It's not pressure. You deserve to be celebrated. You deserve, yes, I know. You deserve to celebrate it. You deserve every good thing in life. And I'm not saying it because you are my yeah. No, I'm not saying this because you're my wife. No. Okay. I'm saying it because as a human being that you are, and with the sacrifices that you make, you know, through my life, in my life, and in the lives of those around you.
Yeah.
Now, if you have been touched by this lady one way or the other, wherever you are right now, it's time to come out and say it. Because I see the things you do. I see the lives you touch, the people you counsel, the people you talk to, the hope you bring in the lives of millions and many people. Yes, I mean, you talk to millions on radio every day. I cannot but be inspired. And then looking at the fact that, man, I have access to you. Like, I cannot turn left, right like that. Andrea is everywhere, you know, I see her. That is a blessing. And I'm not under pressure. I just want you to be celebrated. And there's no better time to celebrate you than when you are, you know, clocking you're adding a year to your age. And in 14 days, that's going to happen.
Aww.
So I'll say happy new month. Welcome to your month of
Thank
Beth.
You.
And happy new month to everyone out there.
That's right. Happy new month to you. And also, it's a new quarter. I was just thinking, how did I forget that? Like, how did I even forget that it's my new month? I've been excited about it, but, you know, today just for some reason skipped my mind. But I'm hoping that you're having a good time. I hope that it's a new quarter and you have a fresh start already in your mind, because that's where it starts from. I know sometimes you might have baggages from what you have, you know, planned to do, your goals that you didn't exactly accomplish in the first quarter. It's okay, you can carry over, but you need to have it at the back of your mind that you know, have to get things done. Yeah, you have to get things done, and it's okay. I mean, if you weren't able to smash all the goals at once in the first quarter, there is an opportunity in the second quarter, and you can do better.
That's right. That's indeed. You know, I woke up to a number of news stories or happenings around the nation, and they have been very worrisome. The conversations all around, and I know most Nigerians who wish to see a day that this country would be a leading light, not just because we say so.
That's right.
A leading light in every area to live to its full potential. And that can only happen if more and more people can live to their full potential as Nigerians. So I know a lot of people look forward to that day. And hearing some news and happenings around, sometimes you just want to give up. My message to you, every Nigerian right now, is that, man, it's not time to give up. It's time to understand the world. I listened to Uncle Jimmy. We listened to Uncle Jimmy this morning.
Yes, we did.
And I had to, when I met him at the door, I said, Uncle Jimmy, told us all that you said the truth. You know, I'll try my small Yoruba. And, he said the truth about life and about the world. A lot of Nigerians perceive that the world is a place where, you know, there's always someone down and there's somebody to help. Nobody's here to help. It's a jungle. And it's a jungle mentality. Everything points to that jungleness of the world. So nobody's giving you anything for free unless if you are going to give something in return. So what do you have in exchange? What are you exchanging? Over the years, we have been exchanging our birthrights. We have been exchanging our rights. We have been exchanging our resources. And it's time we stopped that and looked in the direction of creating value, so that you can be on the table where decisions are made, so that when they do another Berlin conference, you'll be part of those that say, okay, I want that portion, and you get yours. We have to leave the things I picked from what he said, which I'm going to bless, also reiterate, is that we have to leave the past of, we're slaves, we're this. That has happened. Low, bye. What are we doing?
What's the way forward?
That's just. I hope that inspires you to look how from another perspective.
I love the part you mentioned, value. So, and then it's unfortunate that this is what the world is right now, where nobody's about to help you without getting anything in return.
That's
Although
right.
there are people who would say they want to genuinely help you without exactly expecting anything. But the human nature in recent times, the way things are right now in the world, nobody would want to help you without having to receive back from you.
Yeah.
So in your case, right, if you want to have someone to help you, what value are you going to give in return?
That's a big question we're asking, of course, indeed. Thank you so much for reiterating that. But that's not our talk today on the family talk. No.
Yeah, today's family talk, I mean, it's something that I would say a lot of relationships. Now, today's conversation is not just marriages this time. It's relationship in general.
Yep.
Now, a lot of relationships are lacking this.
Yeah.
A lot of relationships are lacking this, and it leads to breakups, it leads to heartbreaks, it leads to resentment, it leads to misunderstanding, it leads to so many things. Now, you're already wondering, so what is she talking about? We're talking about communication in relationships. How well do you communicate with your partner? Do you have conversations? Do you talk about everything? Do you ask permissions? Do you share talk?
Yeah.
Because talking about permissions, right?
Yeah. I mean, talking about permissions, I mean, one of the questions we're going to ask today is, do you need permission, for example, as a husband or wife? Do you need, as a wife, do you need permission?
A man.
A man.
Yeah. Do you need
permission from your wife
Yeah.
to bring your siblings? Your siblings, your family members, especially your siblings. Do you need permission? Like, okay, I would like to bring my brother is coming, and need permission is different from informing.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you need permission? Like, ask for permission and expect a response. So it could be yes or nay. It could be yay or nay from your wife.
I like that
before
you said
bring.
information. Informing.
It's not
permission. It's not asking for permission.
This is a part of the clear lines that have to be distinct in communication.
Informing is
like
my brother is coming. Prepare the home, prepare the guest room, make sure that there's food in the house.
Okay.
My brother or my sister is coming, or my uncle is coming. That's informing.
Without any prior knowledge or any conversation. Yeah.
Now, asking for permission is sitting her down. You both are, in a very cozy environment.
Yeah.
And then you're saying, babe, sweetheart, my brother said he wants to come and join us.
Yeah.
What do you advise? Should we bring him in?
Great. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm asking. Do you have that conversation? Do you think it is necessary? Do you think that your wife deserves that respect to that right of first refusal? You understand?
Yeah.
To either say yes or no. Do you think that there's need for you to give reasons if your answer is yes or no to why you are saying yes or no? And these are the questions we're asking around the communication in relationships, family relationships.
That's right.
I need to emphasize on that, family relationships, and that cuts across different relationships in the family. All right. And what is the communication mechanism you have adopted to keep free flow of to keep the relationship going and in a very healthy manner?
That's right. Because, I mean, it will shock you that a lot of men will say, why do I need to sit her down and start asking her something? It's my family. They're coming. This
is my house.
It's my house.
And this is my brother we're talking about here.
I've done enough good to tell her about it. So why do I also need her permission? In fact, a man that I had such conversation with, I was just asking, playing around it, and I said, are you going to ask your wife before you bring in your brother to the house? And he's like, why do I need to ask her? She just needs to know that he's coming, and that's it.
Wow. And that's the position of so many people right now. I know a lot of people have that experience. And some people would have just taken it, well, it's my husband. But deep within them, they're hurt, like, but you should ask me. This is my house. And then the guy will come in there and start acting as if my papa house.
We talked about
please, this is my father's house. Your brother's house is not your father. It's not. In fact, your brother's house is your brother's wife's house. Let me not give my own opinion, though. But let's hear from you.
We talked about this in-law of a thing.
Yes.
And how they can come
the entitlement.
Exactly. So this could be the beginning, the genesis of it.
Yes.
Did you have a conversation with your wife?
How did they arrive at? Is it one time? One person said the guy, the in-law said he was just coming for 24 hours,
and he spent 4 years. 4 years from one day. Oh, please let me stay.
Oh my God!
And then it turned to 4 good years.
And in most cases, there are people who go to people's houses and do anyhow. In most cases, so I'm not saying in all cases, there are those who have never housed a person before. Because if you have had a house and somebody has stayed with you and behaved the way you behave, or behaved, I'm sure you would understand how to behave when you go to another person's house. You understand? And that's just it. I mean, I'm just saying it from the top of my head. Guys, we want to hear your own story. What exactly has been your experience? How do you handle communication? What's the level of communication in your family, between you and your partner, between you and your siblings? General family conversations. How are you managing them? And remember the question the main question we're asking you. Do you need permission as a man from your wife or your partner to determine whether a sibling should stay or come to visit or do anything for you to be involved in their lives in any way? Do you need permission? Or is this something you just, I just inform her if I like or not? How do you handle that?
Now, I like that in our case, right?
Yep.
So my brother stays with us, and it wasn't even me that initiated the conversation as to him staying with us.
Yep.
It was you, right?
It's my guy.
So, you still had to ask me. You still had to say, I want Iman to come stay with us. Like,
I mean, guys, did you get that? I was on asking my wife for permission.
For my own brother.
For this. It didn't dawn on me until you said it now.
Yeah,
like, really, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened, actually.
I asked her for permission with the fantastic, young, talented, and great leader of the Odu-obi dynasty, Emmanuel. Odu-obi to join. Yes, absolutely. To join us in the family. And by the way, he's an amazing artist. You could check his page on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's at
I am Odu-obi.
I am Odu-obi. Check him out. Fine boy, no dimple, no pimples.
Is that what we're talking about now?
Just saying.
All right.
Very talented guy with the arts. Okay, so I had to ask my wife, can Emma come and stay with us for permission? If she had said no, no.
It's fine now.
If she said I was the one asking for permission, even though I initiated it. So we're asking you, how is your own story? How does it work for you? Do you ask for permission? Do you think there's need for the man to ask for permission? Let's hear from you today.
And not because because I said this, the ones
you
that
not change your mind.
You not see men calling
Speak
us
your
to
mind,
say that
though.
the ones that ask. We want to hear your honest and sincere what opinion.
Whenever you switch to this, man, it cracks me up a lot.
Really?
I'm telling you. Oh boy, let's get a squeeze. The first call at 0700 993 993 993.
Hello.
What's
Hi,
up,
good morning.
Lagos?
Yeah, what's up, Lagos?
What's up? Just alive.
Lagos. You said take permission.
Yes, from your wife before you
Yes.
bring us. Yes.
Yes. My name is Mr. Albaro.
Okay.
So, Bar.
Yeah. 1994.
All right.
When my junior brother finished secondary school and he wanted to come and join us so that he can get admission. Then he informed me. I said, okay, that I will get back to him. Then I now told my wife that how do you feel? Can you accept for him to come? He said that it's your junior brother now, it's what you decide. I said not that he's promised to stay with us, but just for him to prepare for the admission that he's going to get. He said, okay, that is no problem. Then I allow him to come. And that period, he had the admission and he went back to school. Then a time his own sister, the senior sister, got sick. He was in Lagos here and we were in Ibadan. So he come to me, he said he wants his sister to come and take treatment in Ibadan, in UCH. But he wants me to permit if I agree that then they will tell her to come. I said there's no problem. So you must take the permission because it's not everything we just give her that take authority as if sometimes it will bring problem to you.
That's right. Thank you so much.
The wife
really expect that. I mean, my sibling is coming to stay for some time. I do not expect that my wife will say no, right? So I go to her and say, hey, babe, such and such person would like to come. And the way and manner I say it, because I naturally do not expect that she will say no, I do not present it as though I'm seeking for permission, even though I am not just passing on an information. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yes, so because I do not expect her to think no or to say no. I just pass it on like a message, like, okay, babe, such and such person would like to come, and I think they're thinking about coming 2 weeks, 2 weeks time and stuff, and we move on, right? But depending on the individual receiving that message, it can, and depending on their personality or their mind frame at the time, it might be considered that, oh, he just passed the information on to me, or she just passed the information on to me. Can you imagine that he or she did not seek my permission? They just told me, and they expected me to just accept that. Whereas, the only reason why he or she did not come across like I am actually seeking permission is because in the first place they have given you so much credit, believing that you will not say no. Do you understand? So I think we have to put it in context.
Okay.
Now, for someone who gets burnt the first time, that just says casually says, "Oh, my sibling is coming out, you don't mind," and moves on from that conversation, the person gets burnt. You'll be sure that the next time the person will sit down and say, "Okay, babe, or my husband, such and such person is coming. What do you think?" Because that's obviously that's what the person wants. What do you think? Right? But I would ask that question: what do you think?
All right. So you are saying that it is okay to get the permission to ask and expect either a yes or a no. And would you respect? How would you handle a yes or no, the response? If a no comes, will you handle it, or will it be a problem?
First of all, I'll be totally disappointed if the answer is a no. Right?
Why?
I'll be totally
what if she gives her
what if
reasons?
she gives her some reasons?
Oh no, if she has reasons, but I'm wondering what those reasons could be. But if she has reasons, why not? And if the reasons make sense, why not? And even if they don't make sense to me at the moment, they make sense to her, right?
Okay.
But then we'll have to test the integrity of those reasons.
All right. You made your point straightforward. There's so many questions to ask, but we need to go on a break. I'm sure when we come back, we'll continue with this. Communication in relationships.
Opportunity don't come for you to learn forex trading for free. You go learn how professional traders they trade with their phone. Then go also teach you how to make consistent passive income every month by just trading for a few minutes with your phone. Money where you go they make go better pass where they collect salary. Kobo shishi you no go pay for this training. As a matter of fact, the people where they arrange this free training now them be the best forex traders for Lagos. Them mount for ShopRite shopping mall at Deniro Ogusoya. Now 11 a.m. on Friday 2nd April and Saturday 3rd April. The seminar go hold for inside ShopRite Surulere. If you want to attend on Friday, send Friday to 0806 615 1246. If na Saturday you get chance to attend, text Saturday to 0806 615 1246. Share no plenty text now to book your space. Now who first send text today go surely carry something go house. This free package na City Forex way of empowering Nigerians and to mark the celebration of their 3 years anniversary. For more inquiries, make you call 0806 615 1246. Kia, no talk say person no tell you.
Now your house be this.
It shock you. Hey, Takichi, make I show you my double door fridge. You never see anything, no.
How una take manage am? New house, new fridge. Abeg show me the road, oh.
Hey, my sister. Now landlord wahala na carry me go discover Adron Homes and Properties, oh. Adron Homes and Properties, now real estate company. We get integrity.
Abeg talk to me.
My husband come to give me money, oh. Before you know, no. We don't own our own home. Adron Homes come give us key, give us fridge. Everything just changed for us.
Hey!
Yes. The time, and we are back to the family talk, and the conversation is on relationships, communication, together in one statement. And you can find us live on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. You can also find us live on YouTube on the same handle, and you can even call us live on the radio. When I say us, I'm not alone, never alone, even though I'm not a Liverpool fan. That sounded like a song. I have
You'll eventually be.
my better half right here with me, and it's a great blessing, I must say. Andrea, Odu-obi, Teke, the lady with the sauces right here.
It's all right. You call us up 0700 993 993 993. And I think Samuel is on the line. Samuel's calling from Maja. Hi, Samuel.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good
What's
morning.
up, Lagos?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm fine. This is my first time calling.
Whoa! Where's the shakers?
Shake.
Yo, come here.
Yeah. I'm sorry I can't shout so much. I'll
Why?
just go straight to the point. I've been listening to the program
Okay.
and about relationship. I believe before two people agree to marry,
Yes.
there should be a period of knowing each other. That is the courtship period.
Okay.
And at that point, a kind of family constitution should be set up. Okay, who is to visit, duration of visit, because somebody may want, even your family members may want to visit, but they don't know situations in the family at that particular point.
That's
Right.
So at that point, if there was a constitution set,
Okay.
you will only need to, both of you, the partners, go to the constitution. At this point, are we to permit someone visiting? If, of course, the constitution should be flexible.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a
Rigid
kind of
one.
casting stone stuff.
Yeah.
So based on that, the agreement that was set before you marry, you agree, should this person come? If it's not going to be favorable, then both of you agree. It shouldn't be me, I want to come, I want to allow this person to come, and then the other one is seen as the bad person because she disagrees. No, it should be a mutual stuff.
Yeah.
Then you know, based on that agreement, you know how to put it to the family member that wanted to visit, so that they won't see your partner that is disagreeing as a bad person. You understand?
That's right.
So
That's
you
right.
can say, sorry, it's not favorable for you to come at this point, maybe some other time, and then everybody goes on happy. So I believe before spouses come together as husband and wife, that period, premarital relationship period, the courtship period, a lot of things should be spelled out in terms of how the family will be run. You understand?
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much.
Constitution.
We
Yeah.
need a constitution. oh.
Well, that's that right here now.
Hey,
Should we-
that sounded very brilliant. You
Yeah,
know?
it
Although
is.
some people will be like, how can we have
Lori
constitution? I be Lori what? I mean, why?
You must have.
But
you-
this made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense. You know, he said that write down the constitution. I mean, during the period of your courtship, during the period of you getting to know each other, and you've agreed that you want to settle down together, you have a constitution. So what's going to work and what's not going to work? I think it's brilliant. Although, you see, we have expectations as to what the marriage will be like.
Yeah.
But you know, when you go into it, sometimes it's not exactly the way we have pictured it that it becomes to, you know, unfold. Because things could happen, right? But then having a guideline, having something in code, he said, you can make the constitution flexible.
Yeah.
And that could also work. So if you can have a constitution,
and know what can work and what
and
can
you
work.
both have agreed.
You anticipate.
Exactly. So when such a thing comes up, we refer back to the constitution and say, okay, can this be flexible? Should we still agree on this? Should we, you know, change it or tweak it a bit? I think it's perfect.
Absolutely, because you see, running a family and running a relationship, it's like running a business, guys. I mean, this is just a hard fact. I just got to. Shout out to Sandra, by the way.
That's right.
It's a hard fact that I just got to, realize. Yeah, and I'm not ashamed to say. I just got to realize that it's not just, okay, every day you wake up, what do we do? Mm-mm. It's like running a business. There's got to be a structure.
Yeah, that's
A
right.
structure that will require. That's why if you have a structure, how can you have a structure without a constitution? So if you run your business the way they're running Nigeria right now, your life will be if you run your family okay, let me be asking, can you run your family? Do you run your family like Nigeria has been run? Because the truth is, it won't be far-fetched. It won't be far from what Nigeria has been run now. So I totally agree.
Yeah.
Every relationship should have a structure. And the gentleman calls it a constitution.
That's right. Hi, Jerry. What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos?
Yes! 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 Cheers to life!
Good morning, Teke.
Good
morning.
I'm first time caller actually. I've been listening to you.
Yes! Yes! Welcome.
Well, I don't really have anything to say. I'm just happy. I just love hearing people on radio.
Wow.
So I think I should call in.
Thank you
thank
so much.
What's up?
Cheers to life.
Yes! Thank you, Jerry. Oh, Jerry's excited.
Yes.
If the show is going to end right now, I'm good. I'm good, man. One person is excited, and that's good. And, we're asking you if it's okay to ask your partner before you allow a sibling come to stay with you guys. And what is the communication level? Let's look at, what role do you think communication plays in keeping people together?
That's right. Izuchuku. Bad is calling from Badore.
All right.
Yeah.
Izuchuku.
Yeah. What's up, Lagos?
Yes! Cheers to life. Good morning to you.
Yes. That guy that mentioned constitution cannot spur me to call.
Okay. Let's hear you.
Yeah, marriage has unwritten constitution.
Unwritten constitution.
Yes, it's not.
Right.
It's not hard. It's not fast. It's just you have a tentacle on how to manage things. With my wife, we didn't actually stay long before we married.
Okay.
So I told her that we have to start communicating what, why, the consequence, and who will bear the consequence. Who will it affect?
Okay.
Well, I love this.
So we also work on superior arguments.
Okay.
So you don't just say, you have to be sure that what you are saying. So what your argument is better than mine. Who am I? And she's very, very, very articulate.
Wow.
She can sense water in the river. She can just look at the river and say, there is water in this place. There is fish in this water. Let us dip our hand here. So like this month ended now. She already knows how to manage it to the end. If you give me the whole money, he finishes tomorrow.
Wow.
So, in the issue of bringing somebody to the house, we don't have that yet.
Okay.
So we have a new baby, but I'm working for.
Okay.
So
Congratulations.
I remember the week when my wife gave birth, I called you.
Okay.
Was a new dad then.
Oh.
It was, yeah. So what I do the what I would do. I will have an agreement. I don't wait for her to say something. I go ahead and we anticipate each other and we communicate. Immediately she's off work now by 4. She will tell me everything that's going on. I'll also tell her what is going on. So by the time you are calling her, trying to tell her what I said, she will tell you what I said already.
All right.
It wasn't like that.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
calling. Made so much sense.
Yeah, thank you. And how's the baby? In regards to the baby, say hi.
Growing. She's going for her final immunization tomorrow.
Oh! well done. In regards to her and the wife. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Man.
He mentioned superior
No.
arguments.
It deserves.
You see,
it deserves some clapping. What we're doing is when people give some, we respect every opinion, guys. But when some people give some opinions like this, we'll do something like this. But there are some people You know? We might need to play something like, are you normal? Are you? Anyways, before we move on to get your comments on the last caller, I think Kunle is on the line.
Yeah, Kunle is on the line.
From Igondo.
What's up, Lagos?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Wow.
Hey! 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 What? Yes! 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 Woo! I weak. I weak.
That was a lot of energy.
Kunle with the energy.
Yeah.
Hey!
So, Collins, you don't say now.
My brother, I miss you. I'm like, Kunle. Nice one, man.
Yeah.
Where?
Andrea, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. I know I'm listening, but I haven't had the chance to call.
Oh, great to have you. Man.
To have you.
You are the winner. You have won. You have won for the year.
Yeah, just to everyone, my radio family, Chukwebuka, Mr. Sunday,
Yeah.
and like.
Yeah, great.
I love everybody, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, back to the
matter.
conversation of the day. Yeah, the matter. The matter is, you see, as it stands, I'm also a family man.
Okay.
And once one of my siblings, I think I can only get permission from my wife when my sibling is coming to stay over.
Okay.
Then I can call her that, madam, can this person come and stay over? But if it's just a short visit for that day, I can only call to inform.
Okay. But what is wrong with your siblings actually talking to your wife directly and requesting for permission? Does that give some sense of respect?
No. Yeah, sure. It gives a lot of respect, but it has to start with the communication they started with.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I was the intermediary between the both of them, then calling her without calling me might even be disrespectful to me.
To you,
yeah. That's right.
Correct.
All right, that's right.
So that's just it.
Okay.
It's just the communication they started with.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your opinion, Kunle, and thank you for the energy.
Have a nice day.
And you too. Enjoy.
So he says he prefers, he can ask for permission if they're coming to stay with them.
All right.
But if you're just, passing a night, he just
say hi.
would inform rather than ask for permission. But I'm just saying, what will it take to ask her? Okay, this person says he wants to come for her. Okay, well, it depends. Moving on. But I want to go back to a previous caller that's before Kunle. He mentioned something. They acknowledge superior argument in their home. Yeah. And he also mentioned that there's something they call the unwritten constitution. It doesn't necessarily have to be written down, but in marriage, as things get to unfold, you realize that because of you have spoken about it at some point in your relationship,
that's right.
You know that, okay, this thing is a no-go area in this our relationship. This thing, this place, this would have a consequence if you do it, I really do love the part he mentioned superior argument, because a lot of marriages don't know when to, especially men, I'm sorry, not sorry. A lot of men don't know when to step down and say, okay, this woman has a superior argument. This woman
the man in them will not allow
it. They'll say, no, this is this and it has to be. Why? Who would need help when you know that this person is making a better case here?
Yeah.
And then to you are just, your ego just, overriding the whole thing.
Yes, also, and you should understand your man. Because every man is not. There are people whose ego is part of their lives. There's nothing you can do. It has nothing to do with the situation. Okay. So as a woman, you also know how to make your superior argument accepted. Because your argument is not superior if it's not accepted at the end of the day. Because who do you want to go and call and say, so we had this argument, and I was telling my husband, or I was telling my wife, and my wife said opposite. So just like you said, the men do not allow their ego to accept superior argument. Yeah. As a woman, when you also have a superior argument, that there's a thin line between how you communicate it. Because speaking from a man's point of view.
Okay.
How you communicate that argument. So when you see that a man is already bruised, his ego is already bruised, he's already you already sense that this guy, you know that I have a superior argument. You are just trying to argue.
Yeah.
You can also divide the best means of making him understand better and accept it, because the goal is for your argument to win, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so the goal is not for him to feel like he's lost.
Yeah.
The goal is for you to
Because at
communicate.
the end of the day, it's not even about who wins.
Yes, it's about the communication.
Partners, you both
And what's
winning
good
together. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's good for both of you.
That's right.
What makes your argument superior
right.
is not because you have more facts.
Yeah.
It's because it is the best
Yes.
for both of you.
That's right.
So that has to be communicated, because in most cases it becomes an argument of competitiveness.
That's
so who
right.
has more knowledge?
That's right.
Who is so that has to be washed, because
That's right.
sometimes that will temper on the man's ego, and trust me, he's going to fire back. He's gonna fire back like, who marry you? That's
Hello.
That's why you now remember. That's why you now remember.
Don't even bring that. Don't even bring that in, because you will
hello,
change.
can I have a palm? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, can I have a palm? Hello. Hello, what?
Hello.
Hello, what? Is your hello?
0700 993 993 993. And if you're a woman, let's hear from you. Please don't let these men overpower us with their hello. 01465 7190. 01465 7190.
Now, the next set, of course, we want to take, we'll one day from the ladies. And for WhatsApp, it's 0809 597 5805. 0809 597 5805. I have a number of messages on Facebook too, and on YouTube. I'll be going that lane or threading that path in just a moment.
But before then,
Yeah.
let's take some WhatsApp messages. Francis from Ojo says, my sister and her husband have a rule that family ain't allowed to sleep over. And you think to them, you need to tell them a week before at least. But I think he's being selfish, as he doesn't have a large family, and not my sister who has a large family. I don't blame him anyway. We are very dramatic.
Oh wait, okay. So you can't say somebody is a certain way without finding out. You're not in their house. You see, there's a common African saying. It's a proverb in my local dialect that says, "It's the zinc, the roof, the zinc is what covers a lot. That covers a lot. The roof covers a lot, as it were." And you never know if you're not in there, because it's your brother and it's your sister. Doesn't mean you know what's happening in the house. If they have a rule to say that you must inform, there must be a reason. Maybe that's what is in their constitution, and you do not have a say, a single say in that constitution of their own marriage or relationship. Just to make a point. Andrea, you agree with that?
That's right.
Do you agree because it's me, or you agree because I agreed?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
you're
I was carried away by what I just saw on WhatsApp.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Take it.
I was really carried away. So this person is coming for Collins.
Okay.
And I think that a lot of people, when they listen, they don't listen to understand, but they listen to respond and criticize. And I think that's the place of this person who's sending this message.
Okay.
Now, this person here says, Collins, how far? How about if your wife's siblings are coming? The woman too should tell the husband first. You're sounding like it's only a man to ask permission. Balance it up, Collins. Collins, always balance your argument on radio.
Okay. Okay.
So let me say this, right? Today's conversation, the question was a man as a man, right? We're not asking as a woman. So if you want to make submission as a woman, feel free to do it, right? Today's conversation is as a man. We're asking that question as a man, right? So if you want to make a comment as a woman, feel free. And we have been doing that because the conversation is on both ways.
At Access Bank, we
We'll be right
understand
back.
the value of timely service, sustainable solutions, and customer satisfaction. That's why we're investing in newer technologies, committed and driven teams to deliver the ultimate customer
second hour in just a moment. But we are going on a break quickly to bring you the news in just a few seconds. But we want to hear from more ladies, really. And the number for ladies has been given a number of times. And we want to give it one more time. It's 014657190. 014657190. That you can call and contribute to the discussion. Relationships, communication in relationships, in marriages, in family relationships. And we're also asking you if as a man, you need permission to have your siblings come in. And if you want to comment as a woman, you could also comment, like Andrea said, responding to the last message.
Right. Now, okay, we'll go on a break, take the news, and when we come back, we'll talk more about this. Stay with us.
It's 11 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The Nigerian Air Force says it has lost radar contact with one of its aircraft. Bandits have attacked the residence of former Sports Minister Demishi Sango in Plateau State. And reports say 2 security agents and a boy were shot during the attack. Anambra State Police Command says former Central Bank Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo is safe after a known gunman attacked a rally he attended, killing 3 police orderlies. Communities in Karu in Kajuru local government area of Kaduna State have signed a joint agreement to promote sustainable peace in the area. The agreement, signed in Kafanchang, was facilitated by the Center for Humanitarian Dialogue to deepen peace-building efforts in the area. The federal government is proposing to spend 396 billion naira for the COVID-19 vaccination in 2021 and 2022. The Minister of Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, said that the figure may significantly reduce as the federal government receives more donated vaccines from the private sector. The National Primary Health Development Agency says over 718,000 eligible people have received doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccines as of Wednesday. And Nigeria Immigration Service says it will soon start issuing its enhanced 10 years validity passport in London and Atlanta, USA. Controller General of the service, Mohammed Babade, said that the new enhanced passport would solve a lot of issues related to passport renewal by Nigerians in diaspora. Tanzania's President Samia Suluhu Hassan has reshuffled her cabinet more than a week after she was sworn in following the death of President John Magufuli. Those are the headlines. Thanks to Bimbo Awuyele for the compilation. Of course, the entire news team. You get a more comprehensive package of a news bulletin at 12. We continue with What's Up Lagos now. And Andrea is very much here on the other side. Hi, Andrea.
Hi.
And so we have a lot of messages already, so we can just get into those messages. And I can see more than 15 to 16 untouched messages on Facebook. And I'm sure you have a lot on YouTube and, of course, on WhatsApp, right?
Okay. Obeta Joseph from Shasha says, please, I'm waiting for your opinion because many admire your relationship as the Teke family, including me. So rather take your opinion than anyone else. Okay.
Okay. Well,
I want to say something, right? Okay, you want to say something?
No.
Okay, so what I wanted to say is this regarding our topic today. It's typical for, in an African society or our Nigerian society where it is mandatory that as a woman, you must ask for permission from your husband before allowing your siblings or allowing the relative come stay. It's an unwritten or written rule. It's numb. Everybody knows. But you see, somehow it is not exactly common for a man to ask for permission from his wife before allowing his siblings coming. And that's why we're laying emphasis on this topic, on this question that as a man, can you ask for permission from your wife before allowing your own sibling to come stay with you.
Okay. And that's totally. I mean, we that's straightforward. And we're also asking you how your communication, you to share your own experience, how you've been communicating your thoughts, your ideas, or generally in your different family relationships, whether it's with your partner, with your wife, with your husband, or with your siblings. So however, we like to know, because we have realized that communication, of course, has been a major problem in our society. Proper communication. And in relationships too, in marriages and in relationships, the same thing. It could be the reason your relationship is going through a whole lot of stuff right now. It could be the reason you guys are loggerheads. How you communicate, what you communicate. And that's also a fact that we should pinpoint. But as a man, would you ask for permission from your partner before your siblings come around? Are there rules? Do you guys discuss it? Or is it you give order? Nnamdi is coming tomorrow. Please prepare the room. Or is it a situation? And as a woman, do you also ask for permission? Let's quickly just ask that one. Do you ask for permission? Because it is believed that it's normal. You must ask. You must tell your man. You can't just come. Hey, voila. But on the other side, do men ask for permission?
I know that there are also some women that don't exactly regard their husbands. Yeah, there are women who don't regard their husbands, so they just go about, Baba Dayo, you can go and on and on and on without even asking him, like, can we bring him in? He is asked to come over. So of course there are some women who don't go about asking questions. They just bring their siblings in, and they don't even care if their husbands are not happy about it. They assume that their husbands should like it, should agree, should understand. Right.
That's right. So let's get back to the calls. I'm trying to get those messages on Facebook, and a lot of people will say, Collins, read that message now. Read it now. All right, we'll do that. I promise you. But let's see who's on the line. What's up? Yes.
What's up, Laga?
Yes.
Collins Teke.
Yes.
He loves you so much.
I can imagine.
You will not kill me this Lagos, Collins.
Why now?
Clinton from Alaba.
Oh, Clinton. Welcome. How's Alaba this morning, man?
Well, I'm still at home. I'm just to move to my business area.
Okay, great.
They are having a brief meeting today, so they're going to open a bit late.
Okay, all right, great.
That's why I'm still at home.
Fantastic. So let's talk on this matter.
Yes. There are issues that are not worth discussing in the radio.
Okay.
How can you ask if a man has the right to ask for his schools in his house from his wife?
Oh.
It's not done. It's not in the surface of this Nigeria or Africa. That could happen in abroad.
Okay.
But here in Nigeria, in Africa, it's the man that owns the house. It's the man that owns the woman. Is the man that owns whatever thing they're going to eat in the house.
Wow.
Is the man that brought the woman inside his house.
Okay.
So woman is subject to a man.
Okay.
Yet there are some issues that is private that you will ask for your wife to give you an idea.
Okay.
Not your siblings coming to your house.
Okay.
You're not asking your wife, excuse, can they come in?
Okay. What if she's the one, you say is the one that, what if she's going to cook and everything? She shouldn't prepare, so the sibling can just come in anytime.
No. The truth of the matter is you have to let her inform.
Okay.
That my people are coming.
Okay.
Not asking her, are they going to come?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, they are coming. Seed money, prepare food for them.
Okay.
Like that.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Clinton, Mr. Clinton, for that. Appreciate it. God bless you. Yeah. Every opinion accepted, every opinion respected. But now, Lagos, we want you to comment on the last caller's comment. What do you make of that position? He says that there's nothing like permission. Say, not in Africa, not in Nigeria.
Specifically, he said women are subject to the men.
Yeah, and so before you hold it against Clinton, I'm just saying generally, have it in mind that there are millions of men with that opinion in Nigeria, maybe in Lagos today?
Actually, that's the reason we're bringing this conversation.
Absolutely.
Let's hear the men talk.
So, guys, what do you make of that opinion? What do you have to say? At some point, Andrea almost stood up. But what do you have to say? Don't.
No, I'm not saying anything.
All right. 0700 993 993 993.
Because if I do, women, we want to hear from you as well. 014657190.
Okay.
Please, we want to hear from you. Please.
The ladies, please
for my
make sure.
sake, I want to hear from you this morning.
All right.
014657190.
Hello.
Hello, what's up, Lagos?
What's up?
Good morning, sweet Teke.
Good morning.
My suggestion to me as a lady, my husband can't just tell me that his sibling is coming over, or you just come and tell me that my brother is on his way coming. Well, I'm not aware of when and how he leaves the house to come to my own house. So, if you didn't let me know, I'm going to make that house a hell for your brother, for him to know that I own that house.
Okay.
Wow. Well
done.
Thank you so much for that. You know, I was going to advise earlier. You know, that someone is waiting for that my advice.
Yeah.
Take note of this lady's comments.
Okay, just hold on.
I'll get back to that advice.
Okay.
Let's get more calls, guys. What's your comment on the last caller? It's pretty much the previous caller, that's Clinton, is pretty much why we asked the question today on the show. Hello.
Hello. What's up, Lagos?
What's up? You are calling the ladies' line, but I'll just forgive you. Let's go. Sir, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Olaleko. I'm coming from Maryland.
All right.
Actually, this is my first time.
Wow.
Welcome.
Great to have you.
Yeah.
Olaleko.
The issue is that personally I'm married.
Okay.
But I respect my wife.
Okay.
Whenever my siblings want to come, I told her, and I let her know that my siblings are coming. If she said she's not happy, I will ask her why. If she has a genuine reason, I will ask my siblings to wait. That I'm easy. But if she don't have genuine reason for her not to happy, I will ask her to come.
I mean, that's fair.
But it's proper. It's proper to ask your wife. Maybe she may be doing something else that you don't want anyone to know except the family.
Yeah.
All right.
But you can't just take your siblings home without a notice.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Olaleko, for calling too. Another ladies in the line. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
Good morning. What's up, Lagos? I don't have the energy to shout, please.
Go ahead. Let's talk.
Yes, this is Kate calling from Odu-obi.
Hi, Kate. Good to have you.
Yeah. So concerning this issue, I had an experience years back.
Okay.
There was this, my siblings were always coming and going. Nobody stayed.
Okay.
But there's this, my husband's niece. One day she just called to say that, Auntie, I finished my NYSC. Can I come and stay with you in Lagos and look for a job? I said, no problem. Come. I never knew. My husband was not always around. He was a traveler then.
Okay.
So I never knew I was supposed to ask her, have you called your uncle? I didn't ask her. I just said, no problem. The house is yours. You are free to come. She came. Then my husband now came and saw her load and was like, what's happening? And I said, she said she wants to come and look for a job in Lagos. It was a serious war. In fact, I learned my lesson. Everybody blamed me. Why didn't you ask your husband? My husband was asking me, okay, she called you to tell you that she's coming to stay with us. Did you tell me? Did you tell me? I said, no, I thought because she's your niece. I was not supposed to take permission from you again since she's not my sibling. He said I should tell her to go.
Wow.
It became a problem. I said, I can't tell her to go. If she was my sibling, I can just tell her go. But this one is my in-law. There's no way I can open my mouth and tell her, leave my house. He could not tell her, and he wanted me to tell her. I could not tell her.
Wow.
We quarreled until the lady left on her own.
Wow. Wow. So yours was even a case of ignorance. I mean, you didn't even know.
Yes,
that you were
didn't
supposed
know,
to ask.
I thought if he was my sibling, I would tell him my sibling is coming. But I thought because this person is his niece, there was no need of telling him. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Wow.
I learned my lesson
know.
anyway.
Now you know.
Now I know.
Thank you
I
for
enjoy
sharing.
your program
Wow.
every day.
Aww,
Thank
you so much for making us happy. God bless you.
Amen. Thank
Bless you too. Thank you so much. What a way to learn. So many messages on Facebook, guys. We need to go on Facebook. Someone is saying he has caught me that Google has. What did Google tell you? Olai Don Fatima. Titi Lokwe say, oh, you said that this one is asking for help. You said, anyone willing to help? My father and mother have been separated since 5 years old. Things have been rough for me and my grandmother and a sister. I wish someone can help me out. What's your help? What's the help?
That message is not for us.
It's not for us. I don't think it's for us. Anyways, Collins, I don't catch you. Now I know part of the reason why your chemistry in presentation works too harmoniously with Andrea. Google has given you out. What did Google tell you? Because Google, Sebi, I work for Google. No, Google. Anyway, but Google gives out a lot of information and all that. So I had to take that. I'm finding it difficult to refresh all the messages. I can see more than 30 comments here that have not been touched, and try to do that. Maybe you should go on WhatsApp while I try to fix that.
All right. Biodu Cooper from Shomolu says, Mr. and Mrs. Teke Dimeji.
Okay.
He says, first, I want to say that I love the both of you together forever. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
And he's saying, you are my favorite couple on radio. As for the discussion, I will respect my wife by asking her permission. I will not do anything to offend her. All right. Thank you so much.
That's right.
Let's see now. This person here is Mo Ashaka, and he says, hi, Tekes. I don't think my wife and I would have any reason not to allow our siblings visit us because she loves having them around.
Okay.
However, it is her right to be informed so she could get prepared, plan her schedule, and organize her timetable. That is a fundamental respect I must give to her. Same way, nobody visits my family without informing me ahead. Now, I think that it's about, we're trying to say permission now, not informing. You know, Collins made that distinction earlier, saying, we're not saying informing. Informing is like, okay, my siblings are coming, prepare this, prepare that. You're letting her know ahead of time. But asking for permission is, babe, my siblings are coming. Should they come? Should we allow them come? Should they stay for, or if at all we're allowing them, how many days are we giving them? You know, just asking for permission. That's what we're saying.
Absolutely.
So are you going by that? Would you ask for permission from your wife? Biodu from Lekki. Yeah, from Lekki says, what's up, Lagos? Good morning, Collins and Andrea. Teke. The topic of today is currently affecting my home. My wife is a non-Nigerian. Most of her family members aren't here, but my own family always come around to visit or stay for a while, even their kids as well. You must have a very large house.
That's right.
And he's saying, I'm a driver. I work and stay with my boss. I only go home last Friday of the month and return the next day, Saturday, back to work. No time for my family. I really pity my wife whenever she complained about the family visit. I only drop 20K a month for them at home while the remaining goes to savings. They will come and consume all we have and left my family in hunger. Please, what can I do? My wife is not happy.
What can you do?
This is just what we've been talking about. Now, this is a case of something that wasn't addressed the first time. This is a case of not the constitution that wasn't followed, unwritten constitution that wasn't followed. Now, there wasn't no structure, so you kept allowing, and now it has gotten to a point where it's now a norm. So it's difficult to address it.
Address it, that's right. So what can he do? He's asking the question, guys. You heard the story.
Now, let me read it out again to Lagos, Nigeria, so that you can jump on it and tell us what he should do about this. Now, this message from Biodu Lekki says, good morning, Collins and Andrea. Teke. The topic of today is currently affecting my home. My wife is a non-Nigerian. Most of her family members aren't here, but my own family always come around to visit or stay for a while, even their kids as well.
Okay.
I'm a driver. I work and stay with my boss. I only go home last Friday of the month and return the next day, Saturday, back to work. No time for my family. I really pity my wife. Whenever she complained about the family visit, I only drop 20K a month for them at home, while the remaining goes to savings. They will come, consume all we have left, and leave my family in hunger. Please, what can I do? My wife is not happy.
What can you... Anyway, let me hear from Lagos before I miss it. What am I to do? Lagos, what can he do? You heard it.
Yeah, we're still talking communication in marriage, communication in families, rather. And we're asking a man, as a man, can you ask for permission from your wife if your sibling or siblings want to come over to stay at your place?
All right.
0700 993 993 993. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Please permit me to speak through this line. I've been trying to reach you guys through the other line. What's up, Lagos?
What's up? Who are we talking to?
It's Olani.
Olani.
Yes.
Okay, now I see why you were asking for the permission to be on the female only line.
I know I've breached the rule. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I appreciate this topic sincerely, and I actually want to quickly make a contribution to the previous caller that said, okay, women are subject to men.
All right.
We should just inform them not to take permission.
Yeah.
I know Andrea must be boiling.
I almost left the studio.
I know she was, but to me, from just like Colin said, every opinion should be respected.
Absolutely.
I think marriages now have grown beyond just taking our wife as a subject. I think we need to respect them. We need to, take advice and get advice from them. Okay, should we do this? Should we, in respect to family visiting us? We shouldn't just see it as informing them alone. No, I think marriages. If we want to enjoy our marriage, marriages have grown beyond that.
That's right.
So I think taking them with not taking them with levity and will really help us to grow in our marriage. And on the last caller that said, okay, what should they do? I think he just need to take his stand and do what is necessary. And
what is that thing that is necessary that he should do?
He needs to look into the face of his family and tell them the truth. That their habit is affecting his family,
That's right.
Immediate family.
Okay.
And he should not be shy about it. He should just look into their eyes and tell them the right thing.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you.
I'm hoping that building you're still listening, and I hope that you heard that.
Hello?
Yeah, you turned down the volume. So finally, I can get the WhatsApp messages. I say WhatsApp. The Facebook messages quickly. Asanwa Nikki. I mispronounced your name once. I won't do it again. Asanwa. Shout out to you. Say happy birthday in advance to Odu-obi in advance. So
yeah.
Say my
Thank
birthday,
you so
mate.
much. Yeah.
Say I rep April 13th, a day before yours.
Yeah.
Happy new month to the Tekes. That's coming in from Bumi Shola. And Bumi Shola further says, even Andrea smiles touching hearts. God bless you. Coincidentally, it's my birth month too. Cheers to life. Okay, great. Man, that's true. How you say someone said
true that how you did.
Okay, true that. Commenting to adding to what the person said, your smile touches lives. It's how you did. Happy new month to everyone in the beautiful country of Nigeria. Tuning from the land of long white cloud in Aotearoa. Oh boy, I don't know this country. I don't know it. Please, how do you pronounce this country? Aotearoa. If you laugh at me, I'll light you where you are. I don't know what it means.
Means I don't actually.
It's Aotearoa. All right, I'll check the pronunciation after the break. Or maybe tomorrow on the show. But thank you so much. Shout out to everyone there. If you can send me a voice note, your name is Saini Talanai Valley. Talanai Valley.
Value, yeah.
Yeah, value. Let's take it again. I'll take the Saini part.
Okay.
Saini
Talanai Value.
Great. Shout out to you. Listening to us from Aotearoa. Shout out to you from that country, man. I promise you, after the show today, I'm going to learn. I'll mention your country. I'll give you shout out to that country every year.
Emmanuel's on the line.
Emma. Hima.
Hello.
Is that, sorry?
Yes.
I'm on to the Teke.
Yes, you are.
You are.
Okay, all right, fantastic. Well, I got interested, listening to your topic. And then, in all honesty, topics like this should be made broad-based because it sends all manner of information down the line.
Okay.
And then it will be proper to always get people to understand that issues are better discussed when they are put in proper context. Now, for the man who thought that, a man should, relate to the wife as though the wife is subject to him, should understand that there has been a paradigm shift a long while ago. in the time past, when family structures were made in the guise of the fathers of the house having to go to the farm and every other person would need to work subject to his interests and so on and so forth. Yes, at that time it would have been applicable. That is the time when the woman would need to kneel down with her food in her hand to give to the man, because the understanding at that time was that the man, as a matter of fact, was in the vanguard of affairs. But now things have changed. Things have changed to the point where now, you would need to draw a synergy between the man's effort and the woman's effort to put the home together. And then when you're doing that synergy, you're looking at the strength of the woman, you're looking at the strength of the man, no longer the muscular power of the man as it was in the time of old. Now you're looking at the woman's intelligence, because now it is no longer by power as it is with the muscle, it is by what you're bringing to the table.
That's right.
So in the light of that understanding, you will discover that where the man has some weak points, the woman would have some strength.
That's
And
right.
when the woman has some strength, the man would have some weak points.
That's right.
So in that guise, a man who really desires good for himself, not as though, sometimes, it would be ironical to say that people could have, guns put at their heads, and pumping pellets into it. It's only a madman that will do that.
Yeah.
But when you see people, when you see men, when you see some persons, acting as though that impression is being suggested, then you draw pity for them. Because if you really need to move forward, you need wisdom.
All right.
And that wisdom is resident on the fact that you need to maximize all the assets you have so that you'll be in the front.
That's right.
So you can't be in the front without maximizing the assets you have.
That's right.
In my house, most time, I do what I call sometimes, family board meeting.
Okay.
In that family board meeting, I'm the chairman, my wife is the managing director, and the children are the board members of the house.
Wow.
So we'll sit down and everybody will come up with their contribution. At that point, the day we would have the family board meeting, even the youngest, who is about 14 now, has her rights. And you can't shout her down.
I love this.
When any other time you could shout her down, but not on the family board meeting day.
Wow.
So you will not see them sometimes, when in the course of conversation, you see some people saying, let's wait on the family board meeting day. That day, I'll make my opinion known.
Wow.
So with that, you will understand that even sometimes when it becomes applicable that some persons will be drawing backwards, when they know that it is time for the opinion to count, they'll bring it to the fore. So you don't inhibit the potentials people have, no matter how small they are in the family, not to talk of the wife, who is supposed to be a core partner, in the driving of the ship.
Wow.
So please, let it be made known when people are bringing opinion.
Thank you.
That it should be situated in context so that people would follow the strength of the opinion. Thank you very much.
Wow. Emmanuel, you just blew the minds of everyone listening right now. I must say, thank you so much. My wife wants to give you a hug. Wow. Come on, be going. Bye bye.
Your permission.
Bye. We need to go on the break. And you explain the hug you want to give to him now. No, I'm just saying, man. Come on.
We're going on the break and we'll be right back.
The new normal is
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.